Hi everyone! So, I have something fun to talk to you about today, kind of along the same lines of yesterday of pushing outside your comfort zone. Today I want to talk about another word that we use, suffering. Because I know I've said it, like, I suffer from IBS. And anytime we're suffering, it's only the perception of loss, less, or never. So let me break that down for you. First of all, write a comment below or acknowledge if you ever say that. I suffer from IBS. Now we're going to think about, what is it? Is it the loss, the less, or the never that really makes us suffer? So when we're suffering from the loss of something, it's something that someone should have done or didn't do, and it caused a loss. So a lot of times this looks like, just to take it outside of the realm of IBS for a second, it's like something that men should do, but they don't do, and so we feel loss. So for example, like if I feel like he should pay for dinner, then I'm suffering because I feel a loss that he didn't pay for dinner, right? So the first phrase that will trigger suffering in you, even though it's just the perception of it, is loss. The second phrase is less. So something that you should have done or that you should have said, and now you have less of what others have, and what they should have as well. So think about this. Maybe this is you and your IBS too. So thinking about less of something. So I should have more money. I have less than what I should have because I should have done something different. So again, right now we're kind of taking it out of the realm of IBS, thinking about less. So it's like you want more of something, but you have less of it. So I have less money than I should have, so I'm in a state of suffering. And the third is never. And that's like really tough. So when we're considering never, this is what I see the most in IBS, and this is the most detrimental to our mental health and our physical health too, because they're so intertwined, is I'll never be better. Let me know if that's you, if you've said that before. I'm never going to feel better. I'm never going to be normal. I'm never going to be able to travel. I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm never going to be able to do that. When we say this word, it triggers our body to respond to that belief. If you're telling yourself over and over again, I'm never going to get better, guess what, sweetheart? Your body is going to believe that, and it's never going to let you get better. So even if this is just a 2 millimeter shift into hope that you will feel better, fucking do that for yourself. Because there are so many people out there who've had IBS for years and years and years and years and years, and then they did something to figure out what they're actually going to do to get better, and they believed it first. Okay, so that's one thing about never. If I look at the other two, loss and less, in terms of IBS, loss, like you feel like you're missing out, right? Like you have the FOMO of something. So a lot of times we suffer loss. I lost time, I lost money, I lost friendships, I lost relationships, I lost fun, I lost, like all these things that we lost, right? This is an illusion. This is just a perception that we're suffering from loss. I'll tell you why it's a perception in just a second. And then the other one is less. Like, I should be having more fun. I should be having more experiences. I should be having more achievement at work. I should be having more really fucking tasty foods, right? So all of this, loss, less, never, this is all a perception of loss, less, and never that gives you suffering. Now, I'm not taking away from the fact that IBS is a hard thing. It is a sickness. It is an illness that you have to treat with diet as well as mindset, right? But the solution to this suffering state that we all get into, that in turn makes our stomachs freak the fuck out, is the minute you stop thinking about yourself and the minute that you feel appreciative of things in your life. Gratitude destroys anger. Gratitude destroys fear. It obliterates it. And there is no match for gratitude. So whenever you're in this state of suffering, first, this is what I do. I recognize Am I in loss right now? Am I in less, or am I in never? I realize this is an illusion. This is bullshit. This is total bullshit. This is the mind playing games with me. But it's bullshit. I don't suffer from loss. I don't suffer from less. I don't suffer from never, because I have so much beauty in my life. Whether that's, the friendships that are on here right now listening to me talk about this. Whether that's my dog over there snoring really loudly. Whether that's a really great song I just listened to. Whether that's family in my life. Whether it's an experience that I had in the past that was just beautiful to my core and my soul. So when you stop thinking about like myself, and I stop thinking about how I should have this thing, I should have more of this thing, or I should have this thing just in general, right? When I get out of that loss, less, never, it's always, always, always by gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And as soon as you start believing that and feeling that and knowing that, your body will respond positively. I promise. So just right now, if you're in a state of suffering, if you woke up this morning, you're feeling like shit, something happened, you haven't pooped in 8 days, whatever it is, go sit quietly, put on some tunes, maybe some slow jams, and get into gratitude for a little bit, because I tell you, gratitude destroys fear, gratitude destroys anger, and gratitude also helps destroy suffering due to IBS. All right, I love you guys. Have an excellent day. I will chat with you probably later on the Insta story.